Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Tyler Mount, and you're tuned into this week's B-Way Zone Social Roundup Live. Y'all, it has been a big week on Broadway, and I am here to recount some of the best social media posts of the week. So let's start with my top story, which is something I'm super excited about. It is all about Broadway swings. Playbill did this post about Broadway swings. In case you don't know what a swing is, it is an offstage actor who's responsible for covering several roles in the ensemble. For example, this is Aaron J. Albano, and he plays seven different cat tracks in Cats the Musical. That is insane. Not only does he have to know the dancing, the choreography, which is typically very similar, but just a little different, which messes with you. But more importantly, you have to know all of the costume changes for seven different tracks, all the lines for seven different tracks, and the hardest part, you have to learn seven different vocal tracks for each one of the tracks you cover. I am obsessed with swings. They are the unsung heroes of Broadway, and I know you will too. So right now, you should check out hashtag Equity Team Swing because they have an incredible collection of swings from all over Broadway. So like the kids from School of Rock, King and I, Hamilton, etc. And if you really dig, there's a bunch of old throwbacks from like Billy Elliot, Hair, Anything Goes. But just for you, we made kind of like a collection on B-Way Zone for you to check it out. So be sure to head on over there for all things Team Swing. Swings on Broadway, we adore you. We love you. Moving on to our next topic, which is the Manhattan Theater Club's tweeted article coming from Vanity Fair all about their new show, Jitney. So this Vanity Fair article was featured. That's Andrew Holland. You might have seen him in American Horror Story. You might have seen him in The Nick. But he opened last night in Jitney. It got great reviews. You have to check it out if you're in New York City. Or better yet, plan a trip to come to New York City to watch it because I'm obsessed with it and you will be too. My next story is my favorite video of the week. And it is Patti LuPone on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. She sings a song, Remember That We Suffered. And what an incredible, fabulous diva Patti is. You have to check out an interview she gave because she gives answers that only the diva that Patti LuPone is could give. It's absolutely hysterical. You have to check it out. I adore her. You will too on the television show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Woo, Patti. I love Patti. Moving on. My next topic is a very, very interesting one, so try to follow me. It is about Katherine Rickerford. She is a Broadway veteran. She took this selfie at Miss Saigon rehearsal. Now, let me tell you about Katherine. You may not recognize her, but if you've seen anything on Broadway in the past 3 years, you probably have seen her. Katherine was performing in Holiday Inn at night while rehearsing Miss Saigon during the day. Before that, she was in Disaster. Before that, she was in Allegiance. And before that, she had a principal contract in Honeymoon in Vegas. And do you want to know how I know all of these things? IBDB. If you've never heard of it, it stands for the Internet Broadway Database. You may have heard of the Internet Movie Database, IMDb. It's basically the same thing, but all things Broadway. You can check out every single one of your favorite performers and see everything they've ever performed in. You definitely have to check it out. It is my number one webpage that I go to when I need to know anything about Broadway, IBDB. But get ready because the story gets even cooler. This next post is from my friend Ray Lee, who is currently in Groundhog Day, the musical. Now, this is where the story gets really cool. Miss Saigon and Groundhog Day are rehearsing in the same exact studio space. And Katherine and Ray were both in Honeymoon in Vegas together, so they met up during rehearsal at some point and got like a great photo. So like, I am obsessed because I would have only found this out. I would have actually never found it out unless I had gone to IBDB. So you should definitely go there and try to find the coolest similarities between actors and like what shows they've been in and how the community is really, really small here. But most importantly, it's really, really cool to check out IBDB and how everyone is connected in some way or the other. At the end of the day, you're less than 6 degrees of separation away from Patti LuPone or Dina Menzel, probably. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. You get it. IBDB. Check it out. It's totally rad. Moving on to my next story, which is the Lunt-Fontanne Theater being transformed for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Right now in New York City, it actually looks like a chocolate factory. There are pipes like put on the building. There's like an ominous figure standing in the background. It looks absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see it. But if this gets you excited, get even more excited, because this Monday, B-Way Zone is releasing a compilation of the new marquees going up around the theater area, the theater district. So you are going to want to check that out on B-Way Zone this Monday for more information about that. And now we come to my final and probably one of my favorite stories of the week. It is this incredible fan art from Great Comment. I love fan art, and I don't know if this is true, but I feel like fan art has become a lot more popular in the recent months/years. I see Hamilton fan art all the time. Now I see Wicked fan art, this incredible Great Comment fan art, which just goes to show there are incredibly dedicated Broadway fans who happen to be super, super talented. So if you have some awesome Broadway fan art, or you happen to see some incredible Broadway fan art, be sure to tweet it or Instagram us at B-Way Zone using the hashtag Roundup Live so that we can check it out and maybe feature it in an upcoming episode.